Lost the train of thought. Let's think. Hey everyone, so I am on my way to the Expo Event Center in Fresno, and I am about to attend my first bodybuilding competition show, and it is a Fresno Classic bodybuilding show, and it's NPC, so I'm really excited to see really excited to see what this kind of sport is really about. And you know, I see it on YouTube, I watch it on Instagram Live, and you know, I get excited to see those shows, but just knowing that I get to experience this live and in person, even with COVID, you know, there are going to be some masks, there's going to be masks required, and then I have no idea what their social distancing is going to be, but I assume it would be, you know, within guidelines. And again, I'm just really excited to see what this is all about, because I've been thinking about wanting to do a bikini competition show for myself, and I don't want to go in it blind. I want to see what it's like, and then ultimately ask myself the million-dollar question: do I see myself on that stage one day? So that's what I'm going to be asking as I watch the show, and it's going to be the women's division. I believe that there's figure and physique, and then bikini, and so that's the one that I'm looking to do, is bikini competition. Yeah, I am going to document this experience and show you guys what I had seen and experienced myself, and then I don't know, hopefully I'll have an answer at the end of this competition and finally see if I'm going to make myself that commitment of wanting to endure a competition prep myself, and then doing a show. The show that I'm looking at is the Central California Championships, which is in September, and it is here in Fresno. So I wanted to go to a local show to see it firsthand, and then compete in a local show. So you know, I don't have to worry about traveling or anything like that. But yeah, I'm really excited. I brought some snacks with me. I brought some food. I went to Deli Delicious to go pick up a sandwich, and it was supposed to be like a 20-minute wait, and I was like, okay, I don't have that time, I gotta go. So I went across the street to Pokeland. I was kind of craving some sushi anyways, and yeah, so I'll have to fit that in on my Fitness Pal and kind of move things around. Hopefully it'll fit my macros for today. I did bring some snacks because I have no idea how long this show is going to be. I've heard of shows going for about 3 hours and some going for about 7 hours. I know that they did the men's earlier today and just got done at noon, and then women's will begin at 1. So, and it's pre-judging and finals. So I want to see it all. But yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along with me with this for this experience, and I'm excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And by the end of this video, I'm sure I'll give you guys my take on what my experience was about and whether I am officially going to do competition prep or not. All right, so hope you enjoy the day with me. Here we go.
Katie, Leonardo, Valerie, Ortega, Erica, Figueroa, Celia Freeman, and Annette Robinson.
32 and 46 switch. 32 and 46. Face the curtain, please. Face front. Once more, face the curtain. 5 steps towards the back curtain. Face front. And walk back to the line, please. All right, ladies, file to the right diagonal. We will crown 2021 NPC Fresno Classic overall bikini champion.
And your winner, champion, the women's bikini open overall, the 2021 Fresno Classic, number 46, Valerie.
This is Melissa. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the transformation challenge that I just went through with Pro Physique, and it was a 90-day challenge, and this is my poster for the 90 days that I had finished. It was an absolutely wonderful experience. What I enjoyed about it mainly was the support group that I got to be a part of on Facebook. They actually had a Facebook group just specifically for the clients that were a part of that challenge. It was really neat to learn from the others and just be motivated and inspired by them. And then them telling me that they were also inspired by me for whatever I had to share on the group. This is my shirt. So I got the Transformation Challenge 2021 tank top, and I just wanted to commemorate the 90 days that I endured through that. And I learned a lot, I have to say. I have done the Transformation Challenge before back in 2020. I believe it ran in March. Was it March or April? Oh my gosh. Somewhere there. Either way, it was 90 days. I know I could have done better at that challenge, but this time around I said, you know what, I'm going to do the best that I can, and whether I win or not, I was like, I'm gonna kill that transformation challenge for me. So I'll put my before and after right here, and as you can see, the change that I was able to make in those 90 days, for me, I was really, really proud of. I had endured a lot as far as learning how to really count my macros. I mean, I've been counting macros for almost 2 years now, but with this transformation challenge, my coach had me really focus and dial in on the portion sizes, really even down to the gram. So I had a chance to learn about how to really use a food scale and weigh out my foods. And it felt like it was a lot for me to do, but that just because it was something new. And I was the same way when I first learned how to track macros. And I was like, oh my gosh, the numbers. I was like, I have to think about what I'm eating and look at what the nutrition value is for that particular ingredient or dish. So having to weigh out the foods was something different for me. But you know what? I started getting really quick at it. And now it's like I kind of have to weigh just on a normal basis for me. I feel like I need to know how much am I really eating? How much can I have based off of me trying to reach my goals? With this transformation challenge, I've learned a lot. And again, I was really happy with my progress. And I stuck to keeping hitting my goals of fats, proteins, and carbs. I stuck to my workout routines. I stuck to my cardio. What was really nice about the cardio, really, it was only 20-30 minutes, 4 to 5 days a week, depending on whatever it is that my coach had me do. And then having to go through a lot of life challenges. I had mentioned in my last video that I had lost my aunt to COVID, and literally right at the beginning of the challenge. I think I had just done the day one pictures, like at that point. And all I remember is the very first week of the challenge, I barely even wanted to work out because she had just passed that same exact week. But I said, you know what? She would have told me, believe in yourself and just do it to the best that you can. And so I did. And I kept thinking about her, and I still have my, you can't see it, but it says believe in yourself sticker on my wall. And every time I look at her rose, my uncle gave me part of her casket in memory of her. And so every time I look at it, it reminds me to just keep pushing and do what I know I can do and do it to the best of my ability. So rest in peace, Tita Cherry. I still love you, and I know you're here, and I know you're gonna help me get through this next part of my journey. So in the beginning of this video, you watched me documenting my experience of going to see the Fresno Classic bodybuilding show and seeing a bodybuilding show live for the first time. I was a little nervous going in, not knowing what to expect and like how big or small this event was going to be. And I'd mentioned I brought snacks, which I didn't even really eat any of it, but I was just glad that I had it there because all they had was like a taco truck outside of the venue. So I'm glad I didn't have to spend any money, and I did have food and snacks with me just in case. Also didn't know how long it was going to last. So I walked in and realized literally a really small event center and this big stage. And I was like, wow, this is kind of neat. Like, I can't believe I'm going to see this. And there were a lot of people. I did my best to try to stay socially distanced. Luckily, everyone was kind of pushed forward in the audience, and I stood in the back. But I did have my mask on. It was such an amazing experience. I have to tell you, these women that were on stage, absolutely phenomenal, beautiful women. And even like the muscle, I have to tell you, physique, I did not know with the physique competitors, with how big and muscular they are. They were so beautiful up there. I did not know that you could look that gorgeous and like, you know? So it was really, really neat to see. And they were just so shredded and like 6-pack abs, and wow. One of the physique competitors there, the family was there. It was her husband and 2 children. They were just so proud of mom, and that was really neat to see. There were a lot of moms there. So anyways, I just have to tell you that the best part of me being there and seeing this is that all of the women up there were real women. I mean, I'm talking like there were a lot of moms there because I saw children, and all I can hear is like, go mom. And it was really, really neat to see that and to hear that. And then friends cheering for their friend that is up on stage. There were even a lot of novice. Sorry, the phone was falling down. There was a true novice division where people who have never competed before, and it was their very first time doing it. And the announcer says, let's give them a hand because they had the courage to step on stage for the very first time. And that right there really spoke to me because that's what I want to do. I was really motivated to see and inspired to see that these women endured competition prep. They endured all the workouts and like pushing hard and then watching what they had to eat, like literally to the T. This phone keeps falling down. Hold on. And watching what they have to eat throughout the entire day, plan their meals and do their best to not get off track for that whole entire time that they had to be in competition prep. And then they go on stage to show off their hard work and to be proud about it and to smile up there. And, you know, watching some of the novice, you know, who have never competed before, you could tell who were the ones that were really nervous. But you know what? There were some who you could not even tell. I mean, they were just so confident up there. And I said, man, I could do that, you know? And the confidence probably was like one of the biggest things that like stood out to me, was you can tell who really wanted to own that stage, who really wanted to show the judges, hey, look at me, look at what I've done for me. And the other thing I enjoyed through that experience and seeing those ladies on stage was, you know, I've been watching honestly just YouTube and Instagram live as far as like what shows, and a lot of time I'm watching the pros, the pro division, and those are like the Major League Baseball, like way up there type level, and I can't compare myself to that because they've been doing it for so many years. That's their job. And I'm thinking like, oh man, if I want to go on stage, I need to have tight rounded glutes. I need to have capped rounded shoulders. I need to have 6-pack abs. But looking at those women today at this show, you don't have to do that. You can have a soft physique and still have that X profile that the judges are looking for. And, you know, I mean, like, I feel like I'm starting to get somewhere, you know, but when I saw them up there, like, hey, that looks like my arms, or that looks like my glutes. They don't have 6-pack abs. I don't have that yet, but they're up there. And the biggest part, some of them who actually did look pretty shredded, you know, on the upper body, when they did the turnaround to face the back, they were real women. Some of them had cellulite. And when they had to walk, some of the stuff jiggled. And it was okay. And I was like so worried because, you know, when I do my back pose and I record myself, you know, with the walk, and I'm like, oh, there's a lot of things jiggling, it needs to be tighter. No, again, that's the pros. Here are the amateurs where I would be, and they were okay to be up there. It was really motivating to see that, again, real women were up there. Same things that we worry about, you know, we all have body issues, and, you know, really shouldn't, but it's normal. But if you've been working hard and you want to show it off and show that some judges are like, hey, look at me, look what I've done. And even if you don't win, it's like up there because you want to be proud and show people, I worked hard. This is for me. I just want to show it off in a bikini and just feel beautiful up there. So the biggest thing was that $1 million question. Do I see myself on that stage? Yes, I do. I do see myself on that stage. I can see myself walking up those stairs, hitting a pose, waiting for my number to be called, and then walk out and just stand center stage in front of those judges and just eyeing each one of them with the hugest smile and just opening up my chest, showing everything off and just being confident, knowing that I worked hard for it. I can see myself doing that. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm getting excited, guys. So, can I see myself on stage? Yes. Can I see myself beginning competition prep literally on Monday? Because all I have to do is tell my coach, okay, I'm ready. Let's go into prep. And then 19 weeks is what I have. I have 19 weeks until I could step on stage in September at the Central California Championship show here in Fresno. I believe it's also an NPC, and drop my body fat. 19 weeks to build whatever muscle I can. 19 weeks to make sure I hit my macros every single day, like to the T. 19 weeks to work and push on progressive overload. 19 weeks to keep up on my cardio every day. Who knows? It may, instead of 20 to 30 minutes, it may go to 60 minutes and maybe 60 minutes twice a day. Am I ready to do that? I am. So, I can't believe this. I even talked to Pat about it, and he asked me, how did it go? I said, you know what? All those women were real. Half of them were moms. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you. The masters, the plus 35s, that's me. It was great to see that no matter your age, you can compete. So anyways, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tell my coach, sign me up, sister. We're gonna hit it and see where I could go with that. And I think I'm going to definitely take the time to do a bikini prep series type vlog kind of thing. And I've seen people who document their competition prep like each week, showing physique updates and showing like what they would eat in a day and show their workouts that they do. So I think I want to do that, and it's for me. It's for me. I want to document it because I want to share it for me, and then I'm just happy to share it with others if they like to follow in my journey or if it inspires anyone. So right now I'm in a reverse diet, so I'm purposely eating more, which is awesome. So she bumped up my fat and carbs about 10 grams each, and I think she's going to continue a reverse diet for another few more weeks so that I can put back on a little bit of body fat so that I can help build more muscle. I've got some work to do. Again, you know, there were a lot of moms there. It was really neat to see them there with the mom bods. And, you know, I had the stretch marks and it was okay. Pat's here with the food, which means it's dinner time and someone has opened the door. Anyways, so just letting you know, yes, I'm going to do a competition, and yes, I'm going to step on that stage in September, and I am ready. I hope that you're going to join me on this journey, and I hope you enjoy what it is I have to share. All right, guys. Have a good day. Bye.